Hey everyone, this is Imran, creator of BIZBoost, and today you are here for BIZBoost Talks with Rebeckah. So today I'm here with my media partner Tammy Reese, who is the founder and creator of Visionary Minds PR and Media, and we have the fashionpreneur spotlight, Rebeckah Ruth, who is CEO, author, the founder of Verdi, the fashion meetup. So Tammy, let's take over. The story and interview for Rebeckah Ruth.
Hi, Rebecca. It's so awesome to be here with you today. Happy Monday. How are you feeling?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you. Happy Monday. Thank you for having me.
And happy Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day as well.
That's right. To you as well. That's right.
Rebecca, please tell the people about yourself, about Worthy, the fashion meetup, and Mohd by Ruth. We want to hear all about it. Brag about yourself.
I'm not really good at bragging myself about myself. I'm going to be honest with you. But I am a fashion consultant. I've been in the fashion industry for about 17 years now. Started out as a model and then became a wardrobe stylist and then transitioned to fashion consultant in the last couple of years. And people always ask, what does that mean to be a fashion consultant? And really that means that I get, hired out by people different to work on different projects and literally consult on different projects. But I love it because it lets me, dip my toes in, a lot of different projects in the fashion industry. I have a fashion consulting company called Mohd by Rebeckah Ruth, which is entering its 12th year, which is really awesome to me. And then in 2019, I started Worthy, the fashion meetup, which is a fashion nonprofit that looks to just provide support and community and mentorship to fashion creatives within the industry.
Congratulations, 12 years. Wow, how amazing. Way to go, Rebecca. We understand that you're an author as well. Can you tell us about some of your books? Where can we find them?
Oh, sure. So I had the honor of being a contributing author on an amazing book called Black Girl Activist, Shifting Social Change. That was headed up by the amazing Dr. Pam Gurley
Yes.
and some other amazing women, including yourself. And I'll be honest with you, being an author was never really on my radar, to be completely honest. But I wrote another book a few years ago that hasn't been published yet. I've only really shared it with a small group of people. And that was like my first kind of, you know, dipping my toe into writing. And then honestly, I joined the Black Girl Activist Project because Dr. Pam was doing it. And I was like, if she's doing it, I'm doing it. So I jumped in on that. So now that I've been through that experience with all the amazing women that we worked with, I'm like, okay, I could maybe do this again. Maybe, yeah. So that book can be found on Amazon. But yeah, I'm super proud of that project.
I'm super proud as well. Rebecca, tell us what are some of your goals for this year?
For 2022, I really want to do more collaborations with other companies. Um, as Rebeckah Ruth, I work with a lot of clients who are launching brands and things like that. But specifically with Worthy, I do want to start doing more collaboration and partnerships with other company. I'm excited that we are partnering up with the F State agency in Dallas, Texas, the 5-star rated modeling agency out of Dallas, Texas, on a 7-city model tour this year. So I'm super excited about that. But I want to see more of that this year.
Collaboration, because we're better
Mhm.
together, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Nice, nice. I would like to ask you, Rebecca, can you tell us a little bit about your other brand that goes by your own name, Rebecca Ruth, that is Mohd by Rebeckah Ruth?
Mohd by Rebeckah Ruth. Yes. So I started that, like I said, 12 years ago, and it was actually originally called C'est la Mode Studio, which is basically this is fashion studio in French. And I started it because I loved, styling. I tried modeling for a little while, and it just wasn't for me. So I wanted to find something to still keep me in the industry, but a little bit more behind the scenes. So I took on styling, and the business has evolved, over the years. It really has, which is great. But with it, I've been able to, have private clients. So I've worked with supermodels, I've worked with politicians, I've worked with, beauty pageant agents, athletes. I've worked with, all types of private clients. But then I've also been able to produce, direct, and style numerous fashion shows at this point. Photo shoots, music videos, you name it. So I love how the business has evolved over the years and gotten us to this point now. So yeah, love it. And I'm also been here for 12 years.
How do you find time for yourself?
Oh, I make the time. I will say I'm very disciplined with my time, and I have this thing where I can literally shut off. Like I make myself shut off every day, every night at least 10 o'clock. I'm like, nope, switch, done, we're done. Sundays, I don't do any work at all. Like I just that's my lazy, just do whatever day too.
Oh, that's really nice, and it's an idea for ourselves too, to actually switch off from all the hustle that we every day do. It actually heals the unorganized clusters of consciousness that goes in our head every single day. So we have to pause and put them in a natural flow. So that's really nice. I have actually read your story on your website and on your publications, and you do a really amazing job as a fashionpreneur. And I also read that you have a huge passion about empowering women. So that's really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's talk about that in your work for empowering women.
Oh, I have this unique position, as a woman, but also as a Black woman, as an African woman. I am originally from Africa, and in general, African society has a really different view of women and women's roles in society. But I had a very unique father who taught me not to follow that. I guess you could say that stereotype that was put in women in African society. It wasn't normal for him to teach me that. So he always taught me to be my woman. He always taught me that I can be more than just the woman, having children and taking care of home. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just teaching women that that's not all you can be, that you can be more. So I think growing up with a father coming from a society that doesn't teach that really empowered me, and then therefore I wanted to turn around and empower other women and say there's nothing wrong with being a mother. I'm a mother. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your home. I love having a clean home. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't think that that's all you can do and that's all you're here to do, unless that is what you want to do. Some women, that is what they want to do, but I think the whole point is don't just put yourself in a box and say, well, this is all I can do, this is all I can do. Do it all, or just pick what you want to do and do it well, basically.
As a fellow mompreneur, I understand. Thank you for sharing that. I would love to know more about you as a person. What's some fun facts about yourself that many people may not know about you? Anything you're binge watching that you're obsessed with, a hidden talent?
I don't know if I have a hidden talent. I mean, I used to want to be a singer. So I don't know if that's really a hidden talent. Like, the word is out on whether or not it's actually a talent, but it was an obsession of mine for a long time that I wanted to be a singer. And I used to, put on shows for my family, and I used to make my little brother participate, and things like that. So binge watching. I really love, it's not out right now. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for Bridgerton to come back because I absolutely love Bridgerton. I really love anything that has costumes and fashion, and I love period pieces because I love, of course, I'm the fashion person, so I love the clothes and everything like that, and seeing how things have evolved. And then you also pick up a lot of stuff from watching period pieces and stuff like that. And then one that I get in trouble for a lot is I don't like anything pumpkin flavored. So when it's fall here and Starbucks is doing pumpkin latte and pumpkin cookie and pumpkin, everything is pumpkin, it literally, I'm like, ah! So yes, I'm not a pumpkin person at all.
So no carving pumpkins on Halloween, I take it.
Yeah, I don't really do that. Pumpkin pie, I know people are like, oh God, but I'm like, yeah, no, it's just, it's not it for me.
I love it. Rebeckah, what would you like to see more of from women in the fashion industry?
Wow. I think women really rule the fashion industry, to be honest with you. Women in the fashion industry are amazing. I think that I want to speak specifically to Black women in the fashion industry, to be honest with you, because unfortunately Black women, we don't always have the reputation of working together. And I feel like if Black women in the fashion industry came together and actually collaborated with each other, it would literally be amazing. Because if you look at some of the talent out there, there's amazing talent out there among Black women, but we unfortunately spend so much time trying to compete against each other instead of collaborating with each other. And so I want to see that. I want to see Black women come together more, partner up, collaborate. If nothing else, build genuine friendships within the fashion industry, because you definitely need friendship within the fashion industry. But, stop working against each other and work together.
Well said. Well said.
That's really a nice point, because you follow and you have created something like community or competition. So rather than competing with one another, we come together as community and do something good and create something meaningful and help each other and support each other. So that's
That's
really
right.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the last question of BIZBoost talks with Rebeckah, I would like to ask you, how can our viewers connect with you?
Sure. And you know what? Connection is one of my favorite things. So please do connect. I'm on Facebook as Rebeckah Ruth, Instagram as the Rebeckah Ruth. I think Twitter, Ruth underscore Rebecca. I'm on LinkedIn as Rebeckah Ruth. And then, of course, our website is worthythefashionmeetup.com. I don't know. I have a lot of websites. I have 3 websites. And then, but my email is also CEO at Mohd by Rebeckah Ruth. So, find me on one of those and it'll connect you to the others.
Yes. Thank you so much for your
Thank you
time
so much.
today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. It's been a pleasure to have you on BizBoost Talks, and we are going to have you on a lot more interviews in future. So this collaboration and cooperation, it goes a long way, because we are in this together and we are winning together. So this is really a special and meaningful connection. So let's wrap this up, and we are going to take over Instagram Live in 30 minutes. So let's see the viewers and everyone out there, and we're going to talk further about the story of Rebeckah Ruth on Instagram Live. So until the 30 minutes, please hang on and be there and tune in with us.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.